Capricorn, September 22nd is not just another date circled on the calendar. It's not just another Monday or another ordinary sunrise. No, this day is different. This day is charged with a rare energy, a portal energy, where the universe itself pauses to test you. Yes, you heard me right. This is a test day, a day where your patience, your inner strength, and even your faith in what's possible will be pushed to the edge. For some Capricorns, it may feel unsettling, even dangerous, like something in your life is cracking, shifting, or breaking apart. But listen carefully, because what looks like chaos on the surface is actually a coded message from the universe. Inside the storm are not curses, but 3 divine blessings. 3 blessings that can change everything you thought you knew about your money, your love life, and even your destiny itself. Imagine this. One sudden moment, something collapses, a plan falls through, or a conversation doesn't go the way you wanted. Your first instinct might be fear, thinking you've lost control. But hidden inside that very moment is the seed of your miracle. The universe is not punishing you. It's realigning you. It's removing what blocks you and planting what will bless you. On September 22nd, 3 doors will appear in your life. One door will release you from what's been holding you down. Another will open to love. Love that heals, love that understands, love that finally meets you where you are. And the third, that door is lined with gold because it carries a financial shift that could feel nothing short of miraculous. But here's the warning, Capricorn. These blessings will not arrive with neon signs or angel choirs. They may come dressed as challenges. They may come disguised as endings. They may even scare you at first. If you look only at the surface, you'll think you've lost. But if you dare to look deeper, you'll see what's really happening. The universe is handing you your breakthrough. So I ask you, will you miss the signs? Or will you recognize them, step forward, and claim what's been waiting for you? Because if you're paying attention, September 22nd won't just be a date. It will be the most miraculous turning point of your entire year. Capricorn, the very first blessing waiting for you on September 22nd is release. Now I want you to pause and think about this. What have you been carrying that was never truly yours to carry? For some of you, it's the burden of responsibility. You've been holding up the weight of family, work, or even relationships where everyone leans on you, but no one stops to ask, "Hey Capricorn, are you okay?" For others, it's a financial burden, debts, bills, or obligations that have been suffocating your sense of freedom. And for many, it's something deeper, a memory that won't let go, a wound that keeps bleeding every time you think you've healed. Or maybe it's a person, a friend, a lover, even a colleague who drains your energy like a shadow that refuses to leave your side. On September 22nd, the universe steps in. Something will happen that forces this weight to leave your life. And yes, it may come suddenly. It may feel like a door slamming shut without warning. A plan could collapse. A person could walk away. A situation you thought was secure may suddenly dissolve. And in that moment, your human heart may panic. You might think, why me? Why now? Why is this happening? But Capricorn, here's what you must remember. What looks like rejection is actually divine protection. The universe is not tearing you apart. It's preparing you for something far greater than what you've been holding on to. Release is not punishment, it's preparation. The old chapter is closing, so the new one can finally begin. Think of it like this. You can't hold on to a locked door and expect to walk into the open one waiting ahead. Something must fall away for something bigger to rise. And here's where it gets powerful. Many Capricorns will look back weeks or even months after September 22nd and say, that ending was the best thing that ever happened to me. You may not see it immediately, but trust me, you will see it. But here's the twist. This blessing won't arrive wrapped in golden light or with angel wings. It may come disguised as disappointment. You may feel like you're losing something precious, when in reality, you're being upgraded. What you lose may sting, but what you gain will shine. The universe knows your strength, Capricorn, and it also knows what you deserve. That's why on September 22nd, it will pull away what no longer serves you. It's not cruelty, it's mercy. So when the release comes, don't fight it. Don't chase what walks away. Stand still, breathe, trust, because this is not the end. It's the secret beginning of your miracle. Capricorn, the second divine blessing waiting for you on September 22nd is love. But listen carefully, this is not ordinary love. This is not shallow affection or temporary attraction. This is soul-level connection. The universe has watched how long you've carried yourself with strength, how often you've been the backbone for everyone else. You've been the one people lean on, the one who holds it all together. But who has been holding you? Who has truly seen your silent battles, your hidden tears, the nights you've fought alone? On September 22nd, the universe answers that question. Someone is about to step forward who sees you in a way no one else ever has. They see not just your success, not just your discipline, but your heart, your vulnerable, tender, human heart. For some Capricorns, this will spark romance that feels almost destined. It's that strange moment when you meet someone and it feels like you've known them for lifetimes. A spark that doesn't just excite your body, but awakens your soul. It's written in the stars, and on this day, destiny makes the introduction. For others, it may not be romance at all, but something equally powerful. It could be a reconnection with a friend you lost touch with, a family member who reaches out unexpectedly, or even a stranger who delivers exactly the words you needed to hear at that precise moment. The blessing is not just love, it's recognition. It's the universe saying, Capricorn, you are not invisible. You are not alone. And it's time for someone to love you the way you love others. And let me tell you, this blessing will not feel like soft background music or a Hollywood love scene. It will feel raw, surprising, maybe even confusing at first. Because when real love shows up, it doesn't always arrive in the way we expect. But here's the twist. This connection may actually scare you at first. It may come from someone completely unexpected. Or, are you ready for this? It may come from someone you thought was gone from your life forever. That's right. A person you closed the chapter on could suddenly reappear, not to hurt you again, but to heal you. Capricorn, don't push it away out of fear. Don't second guess it just because it doesn't fit the picture you had in your mind. Sometimes the universe sends love disguised as destiny, and it only reveals its full power once you let your guard down. So when this blessing comes, stay open. You don't have to rush, you don't have to force, but don't close the door, because the comfort, loyalty and affection arriving on September 22nd could be the exact energy your soul has been craving for years. And when it arrives, you'll know this isn't ordinary love. This is divine alignment. Capricorn, blessings don't just appear out of thin air without warning. The universe always whispers before it shouts. And around September 22nd, you're going to notice certain divine signs, signals that your 3 blessings are already making their way into your reality. The first sign, repeating numbers. Pay attention if you keep seeing 222, 1111, or even 333 flashing in unexpected places, on receipts, clocks, license plates, or even in dreams. These numbers are not random. 222 means balance and alignment. It's the universe telling you you're in the right place at the right time. 1111 is the classic portal number. It signals that the door is open for your destiny shift. And 333 means divine protection. Your angels are surrounding you, making sure nothing blocks what is meant for you. The second sign: someone from your past suddenly enters your mind or reaches out. Maybe it's a friend you haven't spoken to in years. Maybe it's a past partner or even a relative you've been distant from. At first, it might feel random. Why are you thinking of them now? But it's not random at all. When someone pops into your mind out of nowhere, it's often because their energy is moving closer to yours. This could be the very connection the universe is trying to restore in your life as part of your blessing. The third sign: a conversation you overhear feels strangely meant for you. Imagine you're standing in line at the grocery store or scrolling through social media, and suddenly you hear or read something that hits you straight in the soul. Words that feel like they were crafted just for your situation. That's synchronicity, the universe finding ways to speak directly to you through everyday moments. And here's the most important part: these signs are confirmations, not coincidences. They are gentle nudges from the universe saying, Capricorn, don't give up. Your blessings are already on the way. But here's the twist: the signs may not show up during peaceful, calm moments. Number: the universe loves to test your focus. So don't be surprised if you notice these signals right in the middle of chaos. You might be stressed, busy, or even doubting yourself when the numbers flash, when the message appears, or when the person suddenly reaches out. That's the test. Will you brush it off as random? Or will you recognize it as a divine clue? Capricorn, if you're paying attention, you'll see the signs everywhere. They are breadcrumbs leading you to your blessings. But if you let fear, stress, or doubt distract you, you could miss them. That's why September 22nd is so powerful. It's not just about the blessings arriving. It's about your ability to notice the signs that prove they're already here. Stay awake, stay aware, because the universe is already speaking. You just have to listen. Capricorn, the third and most powerful blessing that September 22nd brings is connected directly to your finances. And this is no surprise, because money and stability have always been core themes in your life. You're ruled by Saturn, the planet of structure, responsibility, and reward. Saturn is strict, yes, but it's also fair. It never lets effort go unpaid. And right now, the universe is ready to pay you back for every sleepless night, every sacrifice, every disciplined step you've taken when no one was watching. On September 22nd, a channel opens for unexpected money, opportunity, or recognition. For some Capricorns, it might come as a job offer, one you weren't even expecting, but perfectly aligned with your skills and desires. For others, it may be a new client, a sudden payment, or a refund that feels almost miraculous, as though the money fell out of the sky. Some will find that their hard work is finally noticed by the right person, and recognition arrives that leads to greater financial growth. But here's the key, Capricorn. It won't feel like ordinary money. It won't feel like a simple transaction or a paycheck. This financial blessing will carry the energy of destiny, as if it's arriving from a higher hand. It will remind you that you are not walking this path alone, that every step you've taken has been watched, every effort recorded, and every sacrifice stored as cosmic credit, waiting for the perfect moment to return to you multiplied. And when it arrives, it will do more than just pay bills. It will heal something deeper inside you. It will remind you that you are supported, that abundance is not only possible, but promised when you live with discipline and integrity. But here's the twist. Don't expect this financial blessing to arrive as a lottery jackpot or $1 million check overnight. The universe loves to test your ability to notice small openings. So for many Capricorns, this blessing may arrive first in a small form, A tiny financial win, a sudden discount, a little side income, or an unexpected opportunity that doesn't look massive on the surface. But here's the secret. Small miracles often open the door to bigger ones. If you dismiss the small beginnings, you could miss the larger breakthrough that's waiting just beyond. Capricorn, your journey has never been about shortcuts. It's been about building a foundation so solid that when your blessings arrive, they last. And on September 22nd, the financial shift is not just about money, it's about freedom. Freedom from worry, freedom from lack, freedom to finally feel the weight lift from your shoulders. This is your reward season. Trust it, claim it. And when that financial blessing arrives, no matter how small or large, know that it's the universe's way of saying, Capricorn, I see you, I've always seen you, and now it's your turn to receive. Capricorn, let's pause for a moment and ask the bigger question. Why is September 22nd so powerful? Why does this single day carry so much energy, so much destiny, so much weight? Because September 22nd is no ordinary date. It is the Equinox portal. A moment when the scales of the cosmos balance perfectly between light and dark, day and night. It happens only twice a year, and each time it acts like a spiritual mirror. What you've given to the universe is reflected back to you. What you've sown begins to sprout, and what you've resisted is finally brought to the surface, demanding release. For Capricorn, the equinox is not gentle background energy, it's a karmic checkpoint. Saturn, your ruling planet, is the great keeper of time and truth. And on this day, Saturn asks you a question. What have you invested your energy in? Where have you given your love? What effort have you put forward? Because the equinox does not reward words or wishes, it rewards action, consistency, and truth. This is why September 22nd becomes a day of hidden blessings. It's as though the universe opens a cosmic ledger, showing you the results of your dedication. If you've been faithful to your path, if you've been planting seeds of effort, love, and discipline, you'll start to see the first shoots of reward pushing through the soil. But it's more than just reward. The equinox is also about release. It shines a light on the shadow side, the things you've been clinging to, the fears you've been avoiding, the relationships or patterns that no longer serve you. And here lies the deeper meaning. Will you cling to the old because it feels safe, or will you trust the process and allow the new to flow in? Capricorn, if you step into September 22nd with faith, the rewards will shock you. Doors you thought were locked will swing open. People you thought were gone will reappear. Opportunities you thought were impossible will suddenly align. The balance of light and dark works in your favor because you've earned it. But here's the twist. If you ignore the signs, if you dismiss the whispers of the universe, those blessings may delay. The equinox will never force its gifts upon you. It places the key in your hand, but you must turn the lock. The universe won't drag you through the door. It will simply hold it open, waiting to see if you're brave enough to walk through. So on September 22nd, stay awake, stay aware. This is not a day to move blindly or bury yourself in routine. This is a day to listen, to notice, to lean into trust. Because this isn't just another date, it's a destiny marker. And the choice you make on this day could echo through the rest of your year. So Capricorn, let's bring everything together. September 22nd is not just a date. It's a divine checkpoint, a mirror of your energy, and a doorway into destiny. And on this day, the universe is preparing 3 blessings for you. But here's the secret. Each blessing is wrapped in disguise. Each comes not as something handed to you on a silver platter, but as a test. And only by seeing past the disguise can you unlock the miracle. The first blessing, the gift of release. This is the blessing most people overlook because it doesn't always feel like a gift at first. It may come as something ending, a job shifting, a friendship drifting, a routine cracking open. At first, you might feel the sting of loss. But Capricorn, this is not loss, it's liberation. The universe is cutting the cords that drain you so your soul has space to breathe again. If you cling to the old, it will feel painful. But if you let go, you'll discover that what's leaving was never truly meant to stay. This blessing is disguised as a goodbye, but it's really the doorway to your freedom. The second blessing, the gift of love. Now this one will take you by surprise. Love may come in the form of a person, someone who sees you deeply beyond the surface. Or it may come as a deep healing within yourself, where you finally feel whole, seen, and safe. It may even arrive through reconciliation, an old wound softening, a relationship mending, a heart opening again. The key here is not to chase love, but to allow it. The blessing of love often shows up when you least expect it, and often when you finally stopped searching. It is disguised as vulnerability, a chance to open your heart where you once closed it. And Capricorn, if you allow it, this blessing will fill you with strength you didn't know you had. The third blessing, the gift of financial breakthrough. This one will feel like a miracle, an unexpected opportunity, a sudden flow of resources, a chance meeting that turns into abundance. For some Capricorns, it might be a long-awaited promotion, a client who changes everything, or even a simple yes to something you've been praying for. But here's the catch. This blessing is disguised as responsibility. It may arrive as more work, a new project, or a door that looks demanding. The question is, will you step into it? Because on the other side of that responsibility lies your breakthrough. Capricorn, remember, each blessing is a test. Release will test your ability to let go. Love will test your willingness to open your heart. And financial breakthrough will test your readiness to step into bigger shoes. But if you see past the disguise, if you embrace the challenge, you'll unlock the most powerful September of your life. So ask yourself, which of these blessings is already whispering to you? Is it release? Is it love? Is it money flowing in? The signs are already around you. You just need to notice them. So, Capricorn, September 22nd is not just a date on the calendar. It's not ordinary. It is your divine appointment, a moment the universe circled long before you even knew it was coming. On this day, the veil is thinner, the signs are louder, and the blessings are closer than ever before. Now I want to turn this back to you. I've shared the 3 blessings, release, love, and financial breakthrough. But the truth is, your soul already knows which one is rising for you. So I want to ask you directly, which of these blessings is already whispering to you? Is it the gift of release, a weight finally lifting, a door closing, or a chapter ending that sets you free? Is it the gift of love, a heart connection, a spark, or a soul-level bond returning at the exact moment you need it most? Or is it the gift of financial miracle, that unexpected money, opportunity, or open door that reminds you the universe has your back? Drop your answer in the comments, because your story might be the light that another Capricorn needs to hear tonight. Sometimes, the very thing you share is the exact confirmation someone else is praying for. That's the beauty of this cosmic alignment. It doesn't just touch you, it ripples outward and lifts others too. But listen carefully. This isn't only about September 22nd. This is about the beginning of your transformation. The portal opens on this date, yes, but what flows through it can reshape the rest of your year. This is your time to rise into alignment, to trust the signs, and to take your place in the flow of destiny. And here's what I want you to remember most. The universe never makes mistakes. If you're watching this, if these words are reaching your heart, then this message was meant for you. No coincidence, no accident, just perfect timing. So Capricorn, stay ready, stay open, stay aligned. Don't dismiss the small signs, because small signs often carry the biggest truths. Don't ignore the whispers, because whispers often turn into miracles. And above all, don't doubt your worthiness. These blessings aren't random. They're the return on everything you've endured, everything you've invested, and everything you've grown through. So here's your call to action. Comment below which blessing is already showing up in your life. Claim it, speak it into existence, and then watch how the universe responds. Because when you declare your alignment, you accelerate your miracle. September 22nd is your day, Capricorn. Your divine appointment, your miracle disguised as a test. The only question is, will you step into it?